Good morning, everyone. Stephanie here. Real quick video. I'm at Healthcare EDU, and I have been making a conscious effort to get all of my CNAs, those who are already not pursuing advanced degrees, to go ahead and pursue it, right? Don't underestimate what you've learned here. Okay, so let's get to it. One, if you are in a CNA program or finished and you need help passing the CNA exam, check out our refresher course. Two, once you do that, you are able, don't underestimate what you've learned and tested and studied for it. So let's talk about how you can get into nursing school, all right, specifically. And some of these prerequisites are necessary for other programs, all right? So check out my last video talking about a tip for the TEAS exam. But here's what I tell people to start doing. Students are always taking 5 years to do prerequisites, then 5 years to get into school. Now, listen, I don't underestimate that a lot of people are mothers, a lot of people are working, a lot of people are parents, and you can't go to school full time like the traditional 18-year-old, right? Can. But don't let, like, we're already in October. A lot of schools coming up are going to have winter sessions, right? So you need to see again, and I'll always push the community college, see if you can get into a winter session. They'll never have a winter session for anatomy and physiology because it's kind of just too intense. But a prerequisite that almost every single nursing school has is that psychology, human growth and development. So see if you could at least do that over the winter, okay? Another thing, and then of course register for the spring semester, okay? Because if you don't watch the calendar, for example, most schools, to get into a nursing program, I'll tell you the 4 prerequisites that you have to get working on: English composition 1 and 2, and anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. This is not a complete list for every school, but every school requires those, okay? About 99% of the schools that I've come into contact with, don't forget that I taught nursing and I was the director of nursing for a school. So I know what I'm talking about. So those 4 you have to get under your belt. Now, what a lot of students don't realize is that if, depending on the high school you went to or your situation, you might be able to CLEP out, meaning take an exam. They're nation exams, right? Showing that you're proficient, and you might be able to CLEP out of some of the courses. I've had students successfully CLEP out of anatomy and physiology 1. I wouldn't recommend it for anatomy and physiology 2 because that really determines how successful you are. It's one of the indicators of your success in nursing school. So let me start again from the beginning. Anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. You need to find a place to enroll yourself into those programs. You might not think you're ready for nursing school, but you don't want, when you are ready 2 years from now, that you have to do prerequisite courses. So what I'm saying to you in this video, if you've already taken the time and are a CNA, then you should start taking prerequisite courses just off the rip so that when you want to advance in healthcare, you already have a collection of courses done. Does that make sense? So my advice to you, 1, see what course you could take during the winter intersession coming up for everyone at a community college. Don't pay a lot of money. Maybe it might even be virtual. It will be hard for anatomy and physiology to be in a winter intersession, but sometimes they have those maths, depending on what math you need, and sometimes they'll have human growth and development, okay? 2, you need English composition 1 and 2. If you feel like you can CLEP out of the part 1 of English composition or part 1 of anatomy and physiology, CLEP out of it. So now here's a resource. So don't forget to like and subscribe the video. There are a lot of web pages that will help you prepare. So NHAnow.com actually has an anatomy and physiology virtual course. It's not credit because it's not linked to any university, for like $75, okay? So maybe you can take that wink, wink, and see if you can clip out of Anatomy and Physiology 1, and you will be on your way for the spring semester to register for Anatomy and Physiology 2. But I just wanted to drop that because I want this page to be about people continuing on. So I went a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also drop a comment. I'm thinking of doing a membership called Future Nurse Navigator to help people get into school, kind of a membership, and support them while they're in nursing school, okay? So if you want to join that community, just drop a comment below. Hope you enjoyed the video. All right, take care. Bye.